Good evening, everyone. Coach Jay here. How are you all? Certified Life Purpose Coach, here to serve you on purpose. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell also so you'll get to be informed every time I upload a video. So, to this evening, or today, should I say, or whenever you're listening to the video, I'm going to be speaking on a very, very interesting subject area when it pertains to our life purpose. And the title is, why is it so hard to discover our life purpose? This isn't for everyone, but it's a topic of that's very, it's not hard to explain, but it's quite easy to explain, but it's hard for some people to grasp, especially if they're going through the process of discovering their purpose. They may have an inclination, not quite sure, or they have no idea at all. But why is it so hard to discover our purpose? One of the elements to the whole process is overcoming our self-esteem issues. Some of us, we grew up in households where we were never praised. We were never meant to feel any worth. At school, we were always being put down by the teacher. At home, our parents maybe were comparing us to our other siblings or to our friends. We were never good enough. Anything we did, it didn't actually meet the mark. So we don't actually love ourselves. If you don't love yourself, it's very, very difficult, and it will be very, very hard to actually step out and fulfill your life purpose. It's not impossible, but it's going to take a lot of work, because you actually have to love yourself enough to actually want to step out and to fulfill that plan, that purpose over your life. So self-esteem is one of the keys why it's difficult for some people to actually find their life purpose. They may even find it, but to maintain it, their self-esteem will not allow them to. Another area that's prevalent in why some people don't discover their life purpose is peer pressure. You feel pressurized into going to certain areas of certain professions. You feel pressurized from school. You can imagine the youngsters in the school, secondary school predominantly, adolescents, they're the ones that actually feel a lot of peer pressure. It may well be that, if you're in the local football team, you're going to be the most hot boy on the block kind of thing. And if you're a young lady, if you're not entering beauty pageants and other areas where young girls will feel like their self-esteem is raised or their profile is raised, if you're not involved in that kind of arena, you may feel that you have to be, even though you might not want to be. So there's a lot of peer pressure. There's a lot of pressure for people to go into areas of their life where they just don't fit in. They may fit in visibly, yes, they may fit in physically, but within themselves, there's a battle going on. So peer pressure is a real big one as well. It's because you want to please everybody around you, but you're not actually pleasing yourself. And one thing I will say about achieving your life purpose and living a life of purpose, you're probably going to upset a lot of people along the way, because you're not going to be meeting their expectations of what you should be doing. So you have to learn to have a very thick skin in a lot of cases, because you're going to be living the life that you want to live rather than what others around you want you to live. So I'll give you that as a little nugget, a little key from now. Be prepared. You have to develop that thick skin that you know, and nothing's going to deter you from that path. Another area that's a big deterrent from preventing people in life from achieving their life purpose is, I say, fear of the dark side. Now, it's not as daunting as you think. It's not anything occultic or anything like that. It's just fear. The fear of actually confronting yourself. The fear of putting aside what everybody says about you and what their thoughts are of you, because you may be, as you see it, maybe an upstanding member of the community. You're the local counsellor. You sit on the governing boards of your children's school. You may be on several committees locally. You may know a lot of people within your community that look up to you because you're seen as this pillar of society. And all the time inside of you, you feel like a fraud. That's the darker side of you. You actually feel like a fraud. You feel like you're living this life, but it's not the life you want to live. And you feel like you're shortchanging not only yourself, but those around you as well. And it can be a constant battle within you. And it will never leave unless you tackle that dark side of yourself. And many of you listening now, you're probably experiencing that right now. I know that, because the vast majority of those of us on the face of the earth will not execute our purpose, will not live the dream, will not be fulfilled. And my mission, as I've said in previous videos, is for all those people that I come into contact with, and those who want my help and assistance, because you have to appreciate, and I do appreciate, it's not everybody that knows that they should be living a different life or on a different path is going to actually have the courage and the boldness to execute that. I do appreciate that. But those people that I come into contact with and who reach out to me and want the help and assistance that I can give them in order to achieve their life purpose, I'm happy to assist. But first and foremost, we have to tackle several areas, and one of them is tackling your darker side. That side where you feel that you're a fraud. That side where you don't want to let people down. That side where you know that once you step out into your purpose and start to live your dream, it's going to be maybe not as easy as for those around you to accept that. So you have to develop a very, very thick skin. So please be aware of that. It's a challenging journey. It's a wonderful journey. It's an enjoyable journey, but you have to change your mindset. Your mindset has to change to the point where you know, I'm on the wrong path. I'm in this job. I'm in this profession. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm being forced to do it now. You always have to get to that point where you feel like you're forced. You have to get to the point where literally at all costs, I'm going to execute my purpose. So that darker side of you that you're trying to maybe not bring to the forefront is going to have to come to the forefront. You're going to have to answer certain questions about yourself first and foremost, and be prepared to tackle those hard questions that you're going to be asked by those around you when they realize that you're going to step off the path and the course that they know you for, and step onto the path and the course that you know that you should be on. So letting go of those fears is going to be paramount. The fear of stepping into the unknown, the fear of shedding expectations of others. It's going to be I did say tough, but it's going to be enjoyable as well, because you know where you're going. You know the road that you're on. You know the road has an end to it, because you can see the end of it now, because you know where you're going. It's going to be an enjoyable road. Yes, sometimes you're going to want to perhaps not pursue where your dream and your purpose, because you know you're on the right track. You're going to keep on going, because now you know where you're going. You're not aimlessly going through life. You have a destination and you can see it in front of you, and you're going towards it. You have a goal, you have a plan, you have a purpose, and you're excited. And you're excited, and those people who are for you, they will be excited with you. And those people who are not excited for you, are not joyful for you, they'll fall by the wayside. Because the people that will matter to you in your journey, they will stick with you, they'll believe in you, and they'll cheer you on. So it's going to be exciting, different. Sometimes you're going to be discouraged, but you're going to get back up, pick yourself up, and keep on going, because you know where you're going. It's exciting. So you have to learn to love yourself. Love yourself. Put yourself first. I mean, it sounds very selfish, I know, but that's literally your train of thought. It has to be that you now know, and you know where you're going. This may sound like I'm repeating myself, but I just want you to really understand what I'm saying. Once you're on this life journey purpose, you'll see the end of the road. You'll know where you're going, and that will excite you. Every single morning you'll wake up in joy. You'll wake up fulfilled. You'll wake up in peace. because you know that you're on the right course and you're living the dream. You're living the life that you are sent here to live at all costs. So you just get up every day and you'll just do it. Nike's motto, as I've mentioned before, just do it. Start small, but just do it. So that's all I want to leave with you today. I hope you've been educated in some way. If you want to speak to me further, please reach out to me. You can email me at centeredaroundpurpose@gmail.com and I'll respond to you, certainly within a minimum of 2 working days. Please link up with me on my social media handles and platforms, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, Centered Around Purpose. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you'll be informed at all times every time I upload another video. And I look forward to connecting with you again soon. So this is Coach Jay here to serve you on purpose. If you need to speak to me about anything to do with your life purpose journey, please, I urge you to reach out to me, contact me. We can connect and we can start the journey, the exciting journey of fulfilling your life purpose and of maintaining it. You'll hear from me again soon. Bye.